Okay, so for this, I am going to be using my iPad, okay? So I'm gonna be taking it off the holder. So we'll see how this goes. Again, I went through all of my Stampin' Up! Catalogs from 2006 on, and I labeled every single punch. It was a goal of mine. It took quite a bit of time. They repaired the drawers so that the drawer can withstand 100 pounds. And so I'm anxious to show you that and kind of how I organize those, okay? All right, so I've got a couple of things to do here. Hang on one second as I move around the room. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Oh, thank you. I love my bee bottle too, Carol. Thank you so much. It's so fun. All right, I'm going to turn this around so that here, I'll show you the counter, okay? Now, the counter you're about to see is my cutting area, all right? And I actually think I can show you both of those cabinets today, okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to flip the camera around. There we go. So this is my cutting area. It's finally complete, and I've got my large cutter there for cutting large quantities of paper. And then this bucket will eventually hang on the wall. It's from IKEA. So I love to store my blocks in it. And then I've got a mini trash can. And then I have my glass mat out, and that's where I'll actually do my stamping. So, and I'll just give you another view of the cutting area. Okay, so let's head on over to punches. And it's in these two drawers on the left side of the counter. And these drawers, there are 4 of them, and they are sectioned off, okay? So here goes. This is the first drawer, and it's mostly full. And I have no idea what the weight is on this drawer, okay? But that's my top punches, top drawer. Now, I keep all of my circle punches and scallop circle punches together, okay? So that is this first section. And then I like to include my squares. I don't have as many of those. And all the different decorative labels. So they go there. I know, right, Carol? Right? And so even if they're retired and they're label, label punches, I like them here on top. Then I have builder punches. Boy, do I have builder punches. And these are flowers. And here's some more builder punches. So try to keep all my builder punches together. So that's the first drawer. I'm going to try and bend down to show you what they added, but I don't know. I'm trying to show you what they added for support, but you honestly cannot see it. It is way back. Whoops, sorry about that. It is way back there, but it's actually wood. Maybe, okay, so maybe you can see this. Do you see this right here? This is what they added on both sides. The drawer is attached to this, okay? And so that's the support for it. And I actually need to add some punches here so that they don't fall on me when I open the drawer. But here are these punches. Whoops, sorry. Here are these punches right here. Okay, so I always put those together. They're the same shape, okay? Same shape. And here's some more. Oh, there are more. There are more, Gail. I've gotten rid of some retired punches, but not a lot. I just like my punches. And believe it or not, when I'm looking for something, I usually find it here. So now this drawer is completely empty. Right here. So that tells me I can have more punches, right? And then the last drawer, you're going to see some border punches right here. I have a note here because I ran out of label tape So I couldn't, that was the last punch for me to label, that one and the little jar punch. And so here's some more border punches. And then over here, you're going to see some whale tail punches. And I'm trying to get in the view here. Anyway, I like some of my whale tail punches. I didn't keep all of them, but I don't know. I guess I kept about 10 or 15, something like that. So this is the punch drawer. It is all done. And they finished that up this week, and I was able to finish getting everything labeled last night and in the drawer. So I do have a lot of room. I do need room to grow. Yes, Kathleen, you understand. You understand. All right, let me show you the other side of the cabinet. Would you like to see inside of this cabinet? We're going to open it up. And I may have shown you this some time ago. I'm going to, everything is very stiff. Come on, hang on 1 minute. I'm going to put the iPad down. Okay, so I had to put the iPad down because everything is so new, it's very, very stiff. So right here, I can pull this out. It is almost counter height, and I can do all my scoring right here. Okay, so that's where the scoring's done. And then here is my Stampin' Up trimmer that I use as well. And sometimes I leave little scraps here, and eventually I pick them up. This is another pull-out tray. And it includes my Stamparatus, my grid paper trays that I like to use in classes, and some miscellaneous Stamparatus stuff on the left corner. All right, so that's that tray. Then we're going to get down to another tray. Now this is where I have my old punch boards, okay? And some different, just different little containers and small trimmers and that sort of thing. Now the bottom one I love, and I'm going to see if I can pull it out with one hand. Oh, I don't know that I can. Hang on 1 minute. Have to put this down. Okay, so professional, having to put the iPad down. All right, we talked about these organizers a week ago. And so now I have, they're by Made Smart. Made Smart is the title from the Container Store. These are amazing. They stack on top each other. You're going to see some of my smaller punches. A place for rulers, more punches, and my handheld punches as well. And what's nice is they can stack on top each other. So I have room for more handheld punches, don't you think? Okay, so there it is. That's my tool side of the cabinet right there. All right, so Kisha asked, have you had to do renovations on the rest of the new house? Kisha, we have added some things. Hang on 1 minute, I'm trying to get this turned around. Kisha, we have upstairs is the stamp room. And right off the stamp room are the stairs. And there's an open area called a loft. And so we have put in a small counter area with sink and fridge. So it's like a little kitchen, and it's where the ladies can go in, have a cup of coffee, something to drink, and relax if they want. So anyway, Bess, is there a cushion inside? Are you referring to the tray? I'm not sure what you're referring to. So the drawers, by the way, will not stay empty for very long, Annika, as you can imagine. for sure. Carol says, I love the pullouts. Do you think you might want to reinforce the top one where you score and cut? Great question, Carol. I had that same setup in my former stamp room, and it was never an issue. So it really shouldn't be one this time. So it should be just fine, but that's a great question. So Bess, you were asking me about the trays. And if you go onto my Facebook page, hang on one second. Let's see if I can get there for you. I'm going to show you where to scroll down, and all the information for the Container Store containers is there. It is not a cushion. It's just a piece of vinyl, like black. It's not really vinyl, silicone. I'm not quite sure what it is. All right, let's see. Here we go. Punch organization. Okay, so if you go back, if you scroll down my Facebook page, let me see if this is it. This is it. Yes. This was published April 9th. And Bess, if you look down here at all the links, you're going to see the Container Store. And this is April 9th post. And you'll get all the info there. You can click the link and you can go right to it. Okay? But they're amazing. Even my husband said, wow, these are really nice containers for your punches. So it was just luck that I found them. But that is an April 9th post. Okay? So great question there. All right. Anyone else have any questions? Can you think of anything? All right. Let's see. Barb, for the pull-out shelves, I would add a low handle on the top of the shelf. It appears it's arranged well, so that's a handle could be added. Definitely a handle could be added. I am actually considering adding another pull-out shelf because I actually have the space for it, and I don't have tall things on the pull-out shelves. So that's also something I'm toying with. So the nice thing about Closet Factory is you can always add additional items. For example, if I have a bookcase and there aren't enough shelves for me, I can order more shelves for the bookcase. And they're all adjustable. Every single item is adjustable. And it also has a lifetime warranty. So, great question. Can y'all think of anything else? Okay. Well, I've kept you long enough. I'll be back tomorrow. We've gotten things labeled now, and we're ready to put them on the bookshelf or the stamp case shelf. So I will hopefully be showing you that tomorrow and how I'm going to organize the stamp sets. I will not get into dies tomorrow, okay, because that's probably going to take a couple of days. Designer paper will be coming up. That's going to take several days. Ribbon probably will come up next week. I want to show you how I label my ribbon. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. So that's kind of our plan. So Barb says, until that shelf slides out smoother for you, like the leather handles idea too. Absolutely. Usually though, when I pull a shelf out, I just use two hands. I just didn't have enough hands today because of the iPad in my hand. So anyway, oh yes, leather handles with embossed bees. Absolutely, Carol. Well, ladies, we're about to leave punch organization. Does anyone have any questions regarding that? Because we will not be coming back to punches. Number one thing, and what I have found with every single thing I have done in this stamp room is gather all the supplies. For example, we're going to be putting stamp cases on the shelf. I need to gather all my stamp cases, not just current ones. I need to get everything out. So the big thing is gather. Just gather everything. Gather all the punches. Label consistently. find a label that works with the punches. It's those types of things. And you might want to put your current ones together and then your retired ones together. So, oh, good, Bess. I'm glad you're looking forward to the ribbon stuff. Good. All right, everyone. I think the Netherlands is about to go to sleep. So y'all have a great afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern. Take care.